Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. And here's the meme of the day brought to you guys by FiveMind.com. Well, I guess the question has been, what exactly are they hiding? What are they doing? We've noticed outside the ICE facility in Portland all these little Antifa encampments, these tents, and they've been very protective over these spaces. In fact, they've even been assaulting journalists who tried to get a look. They've been protecting these little camps, their little hideouts. Well, now the entire thing has been busted wide open. Finally, Portland police was forced off of their frickin' behinds. They came in to clear the place. And so, of course, that now creates a great opportunity for our side to come in and infiltrate, to get a front row seat on what exactly is going on here. And that's what happened. We've got this base chick on X who walked straight into the Antifa camps, pulling back the curtain and showing what's behind and what spills out. Well, it's equal parts comedy and equal parts disgusting. And again, all feeding to the same point that what is going on in these Democrat cities, this situation is so clearly unsustainable, unacceptable. And the idea that any of this insanity, that it should be accepted as normal, well, that's just something I can't wrap my head around. Let's go ahead and get a front row seat into Antifa's little resistant tents. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so take a look at these clips.
Would you be so kind to give me a tour?
Hey, the Portland police are as much involved blame as anyone.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm wondering, would you please give me a tour? Don't you hit me. Would you give me a tour,
I know
please?
it's hard and stressful, but de-escalate, sir.
He almost punched me. So let's see what we got. Over here we have costume block, and oh, it's free, just like everything would be in a communist utopia. So here's where they put all their ridiculous costumes for crazy people like this guy, or liberals who want to associate with crazy people. They have art supplies here. Yesterday they were handing out kazoos. I mean, what is this? Like a flagpole. Good morning. Hey, good morning. It's noon, get up. Time to wake up. They moved out the tent. It seems like there's a person sleeping here. They put their little fireplace spot here. So yesterday, the Portland police told them that they are no longer allowed to block the street. And it felt like the Berlin Wall came down for America yesterday. Now this street is open, but now you will see it looks like the trash has doubled, or it has spread out, because now the other sidewalk is full of trash. Here they have another canopy up. Looks like they're a part of some type of organization. They're already out here protesting. Hopefully that canopy will come down, because if not, surely people will be living in it.
Well, there it is. You know, I guess they say, judge me by my enemies, right? Well, this is the other side. Unhinged maniacs sleeping under tarps, taking over the sidewalks. Apparently, we're supposed to bow down to whatever their demands are, right? From the city and from the federal government. These are the people that Democrats are uplifting: tarp sleepers, vagrants, and literal criminals. They call it compassion, right? Or enabling freedom of speech and protest. But what it really is neglect. These are the people that Democrats are enabling. Just unhinged maniacs on the streets who, during a little moment of being trolled or being confronted, like in this case, they rise up and try to punch you in the face. This maniac trying to punch a young girl in the face for simply showing up, filming, and doing a little bit of trolling.
We do a little trolling.
That's the situation in Democrat cities. The insane people, the useless people, the dregs of society, get all the leniency in the world, get the benefit of the doubt, get all the support, and the regular people, well, they're left to deal with the consequences, right? Filthy streets, taking over sidewalks, facing harassment and assault. Of course, that's not the first situation. It's what we've been covering for months. You know, let's just draw back to that Katie Daviscourt clip showing just the sheer insanity happening in this situation during the peak of the anti-ICE riots.
I think it's time for you to
I think it's time for you to go. What's he gonna do?
Your daddy didn't love you and his special girl, is that what it was? Or were you too much of his special little girl?
I don't know.
Let the people know what's going on. Oh man, this is bad news. This is bad news.
She supports cops.
She support cops?
Yep.
Oh man, the YouTube journalist, man, we got. What's going on? Why y'all treating her like that though? She just doing her job or whatever she's doing.
You guys know Justin?
Y'all know
They know you, Justin.
What's really going on?
It's just a completely unacceptable scene. But really, the worst part is not the Antifa black-clad people and the unhinged maniacs on the streets. Because if anything, they're just like a symptom of the disease. The disease is the Democrat establishment that enables this. And actually, there was a part of that clip that I think exposed that, where she starts revealing all of their supplies. They got so much gear, medical kits, they got tarps and food and tools. Really, they got the works. And we saw that when Portland police came in and they were taking all their supplies and packing them in the back of trucks. They're filling entire, massive moving trucks full of gear. And so it begs the question, who the hell is bankrolling this? You got Democrat NGOs funded by Democrat billionaires that are passing all the money down, basically supplying and paying these people to stay out there night after night after night for months on end, for years on end. If they wanted, they could have sustained this throughout the entire Trump administration. And then, of course, you've got the Portland Police Department and local Democrat leadership who allow it to happen. This third world hellhole scene. It's unacceptable. And it should infuriate every normal person. Imagine having to walk through that or drive through that every day trying to get to work, knowing city leadership is enabling this for months, for years, all because the optics works well for them, or at least that's the perception, right? The chaos narratives that they build. Never mind the fact that people are being assaulted, that if you go and challenge any of these people who have taken over these streets, they'll try to punch you in the face. Never mind the drug addicts that embed themselves in these crowds. They tell you it's freedom of speech, but you're not free to threaten or menace people on the streets. You're not free to take over city blocks or block public sidewalks. And you sure as hell shouldn't be supported by NGOs to do that. And of course, this is why showing up matters. You might just see that clip of this young girl showing up and engaging in a little bit of trolling as just, a one-off stupid internet video, but it's much more than that. It's one woman with one camera exposing the unacceptable situation on the streets. And then, of course, it's the patriots who showed up over the last couple of nights and last couple of weeks, really, finally having a counter-protest or a counter-presence to the Antifa goons. These Antifa people took the bait. They started assaulting people. And well, it exposed what was really going on, what Democrats were enabling. What's going on in Portland is unacceptable in a first world society. And really, I think it all builds an image. It builds a justification for Donald Trump sending in the National Guard, especially after the court case. And these are the clips. This is the reason why Portland is now acting, because what they've enabled for so long is finally being exposed. And they know that regular people, probably even a lot of Democrats in Portland, wouldn't mind Donald Trump coming in and cleaning the streets here. I mean, this on top of the unsustainable open-air drug market currently going on in these cities, the homelessness crisis, drug addicts, and mentally ill people all over the streets causing havoc and making retail business impossible for some people. Well, I think a lot of people are getting sick of it. And the more exposure, the more justification the president has to come in and do his job. And so thank God for these patriots giving us that front row seat. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.